Off again. I got knocked off.
Again.
I got knocked off. I got knocked off a lot. But anyway, I tell you this application that I'm using is free and it's better than OBS in so many ways. Even though I get knocked off every so often, I have to just keep an eye out. I have to keep an eye out. I'm running for a water world. To keep an eye out. The guy got his eye got knocked out, and he says, "Had to keep an eye out for the girl." The girl had a map of dry land of how to get to dry land on her back. But like I said, I got knocked off. Here we are again. Let's look at this. Mac. I was just talking about. I really don't have to get that much internal memory. It'll just be fun to have it for the future. But like I said, in the future, I'm pretty sure I could pay somebody to. I might be able to do it myself. I've put in a what, internal memory, or what was it? Something. I put a chip into a PC years ago. You opened it up and replaced it. I forgot what it was. No, it wasn't the motherboard. It was something. The storage or something. But it was a chip, and I had to use some glue or some stuff to keep it cool and all that. But I was saying the internal memory, you need to have as much internal memory as you can. Storage, I mean. If you're downloading some serious applications, you're not going to be able to download. See, if you only have 512 gigs, 512 megabytes of storage, internal storage, you're not going to be able to download anything more than 512 less at a time. If you have something that's a gig, you can put it on external hard drives, but you have to go through the internal storage first. And then you can put it on the external. So if you only have, anyway, you need to have as much as you can. You want to be able to get as much as you can afford. You want to get a little bit more, because you're going to regret it. Later on, you're going to say, I regret not getting 2 terabytes of storage in my Mac Studio. I regret that. Like I said, I got knocked off, but see, this $500, $600, the internal storage, I'm already up to $1,300 already, and I'm only got 16 gigs of memory. So with 24 gigs, it's 16. That's another $1,000 just for storage, just for memory and storage. $1,000. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You know, I hate to get another for that. They say for that price you might as well get a Mac Studio with nothing in it. I already have a Mac Studio, but look, let me see. Once you start putting, no, it's not. It's still cheaper. Whoa, I didn't know this thing was almost $4,000. Oh, that's an Ultra. $2,000. I forgot how much I paid for mine. I know it wasn't cheap. I think it's one of the most expensive things in my studio. No, it's still under the price. 12 core. It's still under price. I think I had something in the in my sign in the basket already. I think it's something in my basket already. But I could be spending money I don't even have already. Looking forward to the stimulus thingy. $11.99.18. $11.99.18. Let me put this in. 11.9918. trust. I trust this. I don't trust it, but I'm going to turn it on anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to get a MacBook Pro. I might as well get. I'm going to get the iPad Pro. But let's just look and see if I can. You know, I just need to keep it simple. I just don't want to keep unplugging. Every time I want to go from studio to studio, I have to unplug the computer and take it into the next room. So I just need something basic in here to go with the Phantom. I don't need nothing fancy, really. So, you know, let's see. What's the minimum I can get? 16 gigs. And they still get me on the terabyte. And, whoa, look, 16 gig. That ran that thing. That can't be. Wait a minute. It's the, let me see, 1 terabyte. Now I'm back down, 1 terabyte. This is not going to be a major computer. It's not going to be a major computer. I know one computer I had. I only had, my, other Mac Mini doesn't even have a terabyte in it. It only has a half a terabyte of storage. That takes it way down to 17. It depends on how much they're going to do on the thing that the check. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody my business. Everything ain't for everybody's ears. Here we go. Now that's less than $1,000. It's $1,000. Oh, I definitely want to get the Ethernet thing, the 10 gig Ethernet. No software. Yeah, I'm out $1,000. I'm gonna put this in the basket. I think I probably have some stuff already in the basket. Yeah, I have 2 things in there already. I have an iPad. Let me look at the bag. Yeah, I'm gonna add this to the bag. I'm gonna keep it simple. Yeah, Apple add-on stuff is really high, man. They get you. But let's look in the basket. See what's in my bag. I do have an iPad in here. This iPad, you know, they say this iPad Pro runs circles around the MacBook, a laptop. A laptop's a luxury item anyway. So the only reason you know what, I'm not going to be doing. I don't know what God has in plan for me, but I know it's not going to be lugging that keyboard around, dragging it outside, trying to make a few dollars here and there. I know God has something better for me. You know, I'm in the presence of plenty, and I'm doing without. Something's not right. I'm not reading my Bible right, or I'm not taking God's benefits. I'm missing out. This is the you know what though? I might as well get the since I'm not getting the I'm getting the base model Mac Mini just to have it in here so I don't have to keep unplugging the other computer. The computer taking it back and forth. Let's look at the iPad Pro. I might, you know. Oh, they were saying also too. There's a software that I can hook up a small monitor to my iPad. You know, I'm going to go techno, man. I'm going to go techno. I'm going to use this stuff for what it's worth. It's a 13-inch. Whoa, 13-inch. It starts at $1,300. It starts at $1,300. With 1 terabyte. Let me see. What did I skip? Oh, the color. 1 terabyte. And that's it. Oh, that's the only thing that they give you is memory. How much of 2 terabytes? It takes it up to, whoa, $2,000 for an iPad, $2,300 for an iPad. Plus I need what's the name? Oh, I'm not going to fill this out now. Engraving, no Wi-Fi. What did I skip? Oh, regular glass, regular Wi-Fi, and no engrave. I'm going to engrave it when I pay for it later on. No need. Oh, the pencil. A guy definitely said get the Apple pencil. Don't get the cheap pencil. said definitely get that Apple Pencil. I'm going to engrave it later. Confirm. See how much. It's less than 3. I got to get the Apple Protection. Where's the Apple Protection thing? What's this? Magic keyboard? No. I can get a cheap one. Trade in? No, I'm not going to trade. Mine's the screen is cracked. Okay, yes. Finance, I'm paying for it. Not now. Apple Care, yes. So look, this is with the Apple Care. I'm taking 2 years. Matter of fact, I need to look and see how much Apple Care I still have left on my computer so I can upgrade it. Look at this. This is $26,200 and $2,600 for an iPad. But this is a serious iPad though. I've been hearing some fantastic things about this, and plus, like I said, they're going to start using. You're going to be able to use regular applications that you use on your computer, on your phone and iPad soon. They already made a decision. Whoa! Let's look in the grab bag. Put this in the bag. Where's my mouse? Come on, mouse. Put this in the bag. And actually, I can, if I have to budget, I can take the, see how many things are in the bag. If I have to budget, I can take some, I'm not going to take nothing off of the, I already got the, where's the iPad? The Mac Mini is already stripped down, $1,000. 16 gigs. I really want to get more gigs, but that's going to take it up to the gigs, man. $1,000. I cross that bridge when I get to it. Apple Care. Altogether, how much is it altogether? $4,000. $4,000. That my $600 more dollars, and I could buy my car again. Too much information. I can pay, or I can pay about a month. I can pay $100 a month, but the zero interest. That's going to change. I know. Zero interest for how long? For how long? Until April. After April, I have to start paying interest. I have to pay $2,700 a day if I wanted to buy it now. I go down to Pentagon City, Crystal City, Pentagon City, Crystal City, Pentagon City. Yes, Pentagon City. I know the musicians. Man, it's cold in that little hallway. I played in there one year. I about froze. The weather was just like it is now. Around Christmas time, I played in there, and it was a girl in there panhandling. I gave all my money to her. I didn't make that much. Only made about $8 or something like that. So all the money I made, I gave to her. She was sitting down on the ground. She got so cold she couldn't even get up. Her legs were. It's good to have money to help other people when they're in need. I got a bunch of these things, these tags. I need to sew a couple of them into my keyboard gig bag. Put one in a car and turn it on, leave it on, hide it. I need to hide one in my saxophone case. You know, to track down stuff if something unfortunate happens. But that's it there. I'm going to go leave that in here. I'm going to leave this in the bag. Look at this. It's almost $4,000 for a base model almost stripped down computer. You know, $4,000 for an iPad and a stripped down computer. Whoa. That's that. I'm not, well, let's just move on here. This is Pro Tools here, and I'm going to start learning Pro Tools. Put my windows back. Look, see, I'm still sitting here, and I was talking about doing my smoothie, and I haven't even drank any of it all, at all. Where's the other window? Is this the window that? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, this window. Yeah, this is my new window here. I like this window here. You can see me. Hey, folks. And I have a performance window too. I did a live last night, freestyle on the Phantom. Yeah, I did a live last night. It wasn't. Things are gonna get better as they go. So you know, my father used to say one of his favorite scriptures were for to encourage me was despise not small beginnings. So if you're just starting out and it's just a little bit you got, don't despise it. Be thankful for what you have, because you're going to get a little more, and be thankful for that. If you don't be thankful for a little bit at a time, over 8 years you get a little bit's going to be a whole lot. I know it with me here. Over the past 8 years, it's been a little bit at a time. Now it's a whole lot. I got enough here to keep me busy for the. Going to plug in the drums. I think I'm going to wait till I'm going to wait till after Christmas to get serious up in here. But you know, if everything works out, like they talking about this, the stimulus thing there. If that works out, I won't have to go freeze and play outside. I'm not going to freeze outside no more anyway. It'd be nice to have some Indian summer around December, though. Is this December now? Oh, this is still Thanksgiving, so we're oh, it is December. No, it's not. It's still November. We have almost December. Going out. At least Congress did pass that bill, so it did. I'm good for a minute. They said it took 50 years for them to do something with the Social Security. They haven't did anything with the Social Security increase in 50 years. They did do some stimulus for everybody, but those stimulus was for everybody. This is mostly for old folks, seniors and military and spousal survivors. I can't see which way to switch anymore. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. Am I? Oh. This is the one I want to keep it on, this window here. Ooh, we're getting chilly in here again. You know what I'm going to sign off. So I'm going to go downstairs on I need to build a little wall here. I'm going to end up putting plastic on the windows to keep some air out. I got a whole bunch of, I got the plastic, save money. I got it from the $1.25 store. The regular store, man, those little plastic sheets, man, are not expensive, but they're expensive. Woo, it's chilling here. I'm going to have to keep the heat up. I need to get a humidifier. Because the dry heat, plus I need to change the filters in my, heat vents. I made some filters I put in there myself. I need to take the filters out and wash them because I can feel my eyes. You know, the dry heat dries my eyes out, but I have enough plastic here to put on. Those two windows the same size. Put some plastic on the windows, and then you take your hairdryer. We used to do that when we lived in the house, in Mama's house. We moved on Southeast. We moved out of TMI, too much information. Like the guy said, most people that's been through hard times don't even tell people they've been through it. That's a testimony. Yeah, I've been through it. First neighborhood, we lived in a neighborhood, man, that was Well, it was a good neighborhood because I had a lot of good people. It's just some people suffered the situation that we were living in. Some people let it get the best of them. But my neighbor, we planted grass in our neighborhood. We planted flowers and everything, and my neighbors, some of our neighbors, and some people were so discouraged. They would say, "Why are you planting grass around here? This don't belong to you. It belong to the government." My mother used to say, they couldn't even say government. They would say government, government. But that's neither here nor there. Some people, don't. I don't speak the Queen's English. I don't know very many people that do speak the Queen's English. And is the Queen's English, is that proper English? They say that English is a pig Latin language anyway. It's just a thrown together language just to be able to communicate with somebody. It's like, they say years ago, everybody used hand signs to communicate with other people. Everybody, hand signs were international. They have it on TV where they're talking to Indians with hand signs. Hand signs were international, man. International language for communication. English was a pig Latin. English is pig Latin. It's not a proper language. So, I'm making fun of somebody that's saying government instead of government. My sister put me in check with that. I was talking about she lived down, she used to go down the country, and the people there, like the Beverly Hillbillies. People made fun of the Beverly Hillbillies. And even when the only reason why they put up with them because they had $60 million. Didn't want anything else to do with them. Mr. Drysdale bought him a house or living right next to him so he can keep my eye on him. It's $60 million. But, got to do the right thing. You're going to have to answer for everything. We're going to have to answer for everything. Answer for what we did and enter into God's blessings that he has for us. He's going to wipe the tears away. People say it ain't going to be no crying in heaven. It's going to be some crying because if it wasn't they say he will wipe every tear from our eyes. So you're going to have to be crying for him to have to wipe tears. If you're not crying, then nobody have to wipe no tears. And so God's going to wipe away our tears. So we're going to be crying about something, and it's not going to be happy tears. The happy tears you don't have to wipe away. Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief, live long, prosper. I can turn this over. That got the headshot right there, though. Headshot right here. Peace and love, peace and roast beef, whatever. But, yeah, I'm going to go down in my, I'm going to put this plastic on the windows. Ooh. My foot is cold. Did I turn the heat on? Did it come? Oh, that's what I was talking about. I need to get in there, get into those vents and take those filters out and rinse them all. Because it burns my eyes, the heat. I noticed I need to make some more filters for my vents. Filter out all that stuff blowing in. But anyway, I did download the I think I want to upgrade all of my software too if they get a little bit of extra money. I haven't upgraded Pro Tools in years. It'd be nice to get the new Studio One. I think I might as well get Ableton. I've been putting that off for the longest time. I might as well get Ableton. It works with that's an Apple product. But I do have what's this? Studio One 4. That's 3 years old. I bought that when we first moved in this apartment. I think I bought it before we moved in here. I think I bought it when I was living in the hotel when the apartment burned down. It says open, yes. On close Pro Tools. I'm going to save it. Oh shoot, I can't open it up. I can't open up Studio One 4 on this computer. It's not. It's a big hassle. I'm gonna save this though. Let me see if I can. If it's going to let me save it under a different name. No. This here, Studio One. I can open up the new one though, so I might as well upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade Studio One, get Ableton, and Logic is it's a professional version of Logic that I don't have. I have the free version, the one that comes with the computer, but I think there's another version of Logic, Logic 11 or something like that. Might as well upgrade Pro Tools. It's been forever. It's only a year to get the new Pro Tools. Go ahead and get the new Studio One. Get Ableton. Might as well get Ableton. And like with that iPad, I'm gonna go ahead and get MainStage. Can you use MainStage on an iPad? No, it has to be on a computer. I'm not going to be using no computer to be performing anyway. Use a track if I'm going to. MainStage is a luxury item. If I get a laptop, it had to be real stripped down. Yeah, it's always good to have a laptop though, and an iPad. You know, just to have a luxury item. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. I'll log out. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this. Studio One. I'm not gonna worry about it. But I'll see you guys later. Like I said, I'm gonna put my plastic on my windows, clean my filters, I'm gonna go down to my loading dock, see if I can find some plywood to put at the bottom of the windows, because there's air coming through the floor. I went over my neighbor invited me to Thanksgiving. I went over there and I could feel when I went over and sat by her window, I could feel the air. And they sat right there and they ate their dinner. Ooh, it was cold by there. Some people, I guess I must keep my apartment hotter than the average bear. But I need to put some planks down here. Is that the security guard there? Security guard walking around. It's cold out there, man. Boy, the dog was trying to get somebody who went past on a skateboard. The dog was trying to get him. He's not even moving fast. He's just cruising. He eating a bag. He riding a skateboard and a bag of chips. All that in a bag of chips. He just cruising on that skateboard. And give that remind me about my roller skates. And there's a pair of roller skate things that I want to get to. They look like you cut skateboard in half and your feet are on each one. I definitely want to get that. It's going to take a little. I haven't even got on my roller skates yet, y'all. But let's go ahead and do one thing at a time. I'm gonna make it. I need to airproof it in here. It's kind of chilly willy, but it's a good thing. I'm so happy my heat bill don't go all the way up. I think my heat bill is one of the smallest bills I have. So I can crank the heat up without worry. Thank you, Jesus. Peace and love, peace and hair grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long, prosper, stay safe. Woo, it must be cold out there, man. Let me see. Let's look and see. Weather. I think it was in the 30s or something. Where's my weather? Here it is. That's not it. Here it is, right here. See how cold it is. It's in the 30s. It's above freezing. 38 degrees, man. Oh no, the wind is 15 miles an hour. Woo! 15 mile an hour winds. And so at 38 degrees. Tonight it's supposed to get down in the 20s, 29 degrees. That's just a little bit, couple of degrees. 32 is 32 is freezing. Anything below 32, the water will freeze up. So it's just 4 degrees above freezing. Whoa! Thank you, Jesus, for a nice place to stay out of the cold. When I did my sabbatical down there with Miss Schneider, there was some days that it was so cold they closed everything down. Government, everything. The day I made $7 or was Reagan's inauguration day. They called the parade off. I played for hours with I didn't have an amplifier. I had a metal flute. The wind chill factor was below zero, 60 miles. It was 9 degrees. The wind chill factor was below zero. And I didn't know how to go in the subway and play and stick and move neither. I played outside I played up under the IRS building right behind Donald Trump's building. It was called the Nancy Hanks Center, the old post office. I think I made $7. I made just enough to get, back then I was smoking cigarettes. I think I got enough to get 3 cigarettes, a joint of weed, and a pint of Odessa, and a pint of Wild Irish Rose. I used to mix Wild Irish Rose and vodka together. I used to call it the death drink. And then I watched Benny Hill. I was living in a stick pad. You don't know what a stick pad is. Somebody else's property. You go in through the back door or window. You go down and turn on electricity. Somebody told me that years ago. He said, your electricity go off, go find a bum. Back when I was small, I used to call them bums. And ask them, he would go show you how you cut your electricity back on. Because they were used to living in stick pads. I lived in a stick pad. Anyway, the inauguration day I made $7, enough to, I think I had a roommate, so he had the food. He got the food. And I had my little luxury items were cigarettes. I think I bought 4 cigarettes. A joint of weed. Didn't even buy, didn't have enough because $7 went a long way back then. Half a pint of vodka, half a pint of Wild Irish Rose, and mix it together and watch Benny Hill. We used to watch Benny Hill because we used to say, over the lips and through the gums, look out stomach, here it comes. God has brought me from a mighty long way. God has brought me from a mighty long way. That was a sabbatical. Our sacred journey, I called it. You know, I made a sacred journey. I pursued my music by any means necessary. I stayed in the library. I did a lot of studying, reading books in the library. I used to get books in the libraries regularly, stacks of them. Music books. It's so funny. Thelonious Monk's music book was in the section with the concert piano music, right next to Beethoven and Mozart. It wasn't in the jazz section. See you guys. Catch you guys later. God bless us, everyone. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. 33 minutes, right on the nose. I'm out. End stream.